Hello, and today what we're going to be talking about is the differences between Black Ops and Call of Duty in general compared to Rainbow Six Siege. I've been hearing a lot of questions from both sides of the game since I own both of them. If they are very similar to each other, and I'm going to say no. They are nothing alike. There is nothing that the mechanics are completely different. The way you play is completely different. Everything that you do in each game is completely different. Now, to clarify this, I'm gonna say Rainbow Six Siege is a very tactical game. It's highly realistic. You only get one life. There is no respawn. You can kill teammates. You can die very quickly. You do not regen your health either. So that is one main factor of it. Another main factor is basically the way that game works. The maps are a little bit smaller. The time is different. Compared to Call of Duty. The Call of Duty maps are bigger. They're more open. They're more spacious. I'm gonna say this, I might get some hate for it, but Call of Duty does require less amount of tactical skill, and it also requires a less amount of aiming precision. Now, after playing this game, I probably about put 40 hours or so. I've only had it for a couple days. I put about 40 hours or so on this game, so I know what it is like. And comparing this to Call of Duty, I like them both the same. Now, Rainbow Six Siege, it is having a ton of server issues, and I do not like that at all. It's just terrible. Now, Black Ops 3, there was no problem with servers or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you are going to buy one or the other, I'm going to say that is going to be up to your discretion. If you're going to want something that's, a break from Call of Duty, I'm going to say, yeah, sure, go for this. Go for this. It's going to be completely different from Call of Duty. You can do the leaning and all this other stuff. The way that it all works is completely different. Another thing is, the only thing that I'm going to say why you shouldn't buy it is basically because of the servers and the connection problems all the time. It's just constant. So you are going to have to worry about that when getting this game. Now, if you do like some running gun, spray and pray type stuff, quick scoping, obviously it's going to be Call of Duty all the way. Now, these are both great games. I'm not hating on either of them. I'm just giving my sole opinion. Another thing is, this game, you need a mic to win this game. This is a very tactical game, and you will need a mic to communicate with others. You can't just run around. Now, that being said, you can't in Call of Duty, you don't need a mic. You can just run around, do your own thing, and that is perfectly fine. But in this game, like I stated before, you have to have a mic. Also, another thing is, these maps, you can get lost in these maps. There's a lot of useless space in these maps in Rainbow Six Siege. Unlike Call of Duty, where you do use the majority of the map by running around, Rainbow Six Siege, there's a lot of open space where people can hide. Like, I'm trying to find a space for me to hide, but I don't do it successfully if I remember correctly. Now, also, there is a lot of glitches in this game. It doesn't make it unplayable, but it is quite annoying. Another thing is that you just saw, when you go down, you don't always die. I don't know how that mechanic works, but there's some sort of calculation in it, from the bullet damage to how much health you have left to the armor and such, to decide whether you die or you can go into where you're bleeding out basically, and a teammate has to come rescue you. Now then, it just takes one shot for them to come back and kill you. But other than that, that's not it. Nothing in Call of Duty is ever like that, as far as I know. And this guy, he just used Doc, and when you use Doc, you can revive yourself. As you can use your little gun to revive others. Pretty much those are the main differences between these games. I mean, there's, you know, just the normal controls are a little slightly different, the sensitivities are a little bit different, you know. The guns definitely work differently. This is at closer range to middle to closer range, shotguns can dominate this game if you're a good shot. Now moving to Black Ops 3, coming back to Black Ops 3 after playing this game is actually kind of enjoyable. I did get more accurate, not gonna lie. I don't feel like there's that much aim assist, if really at all, in Rainbow Six Siege, but it made me so much more. Once I got used to controls back in Black Ops 3 again, I had such better aim than I did before, than I ever had. And that surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting anything at all. But pretty much, you know, that's all there is to it. These games, there is nothing similar about them. They're completely different. You know, it's like Battlefield Hardline, you know, Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Rainbow Six Siege. They're all different, even though Battlefield actually has many similarities to Call of Duty, believe it or not. There's the mechanics and how stuff breaks and shooting and grenades is actually pretty much a carbon copy of each other, but that's for another story, and if I actually ever decide to buy one of those Battlefield games. But other than that, this is Poisonberry Pie Gaming. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of gameplay here, and you all have a good one.
bring your A game.